Mayday! Mayday! We've lost all power! Everything is down! I repeat,
Doing everything we can to keep everyone safe.
If the world ended tomorrow, would you be ready? What if you woke up and everything was gone? Power, internet, water, food, law. You'd be on your own. Would you survive? Let's find out. For centuries, prophets from every corner of the world have warned of the end. Ancient scrolls, stone carvings, and sacred texts all speak of a time when life as we know it will be shattered. The Maya spoke of a great sun cycle, a cosmic rhythm that would one day reach its climax, bringing upheaval to the earth. Their long count calendar marked ages of balance and foretold moments of great change. Nostradamus, the famed seer of the 16th century, wrote cryptic verses of fire from the sky, visions of celestial fury raining down upon the helpless below. Were they simply metaphor, or glimpses of a future yet to come? And in the Bible's book of Revelation, the warnings grow even darker. A world consumed by famine, by war, by an unnatural darkness that spreads across nations. The seals of judgment opened, humanity brought to its knees. But these were ancient words, stories, legends, or were they? In an age of fragile technology and mounting global tensions, could these prophecies finally come true? Not in some distant future, but today. We are on August 8, 2025. The perfect solar storm strikes. 10 times more powerful than the infamous Carrington event of 1859. Within minutes, the global power grid collapses. Cities go dark, satellites fail, communications vanish. No phone calls, no internet, no GPS. The modern world goes silent. But the nightmare doesn't end there. At the very same moment, beneath the Earth's crust, an ancient giant awakens. Yellowstone, the supervolcano, erupts in a cataclysmic blast. A towering ash cloud blankets the sky, plunging entire regions into darkness. Earth trembles as a global megaseism ripples across continents. Highways crack, cities crumble, tsunamis lash distant shores. Governments fall into chaos. The global system, already fragile, collapses entirely. In a single day, civilization as we know it is brought to its knees. There is no help coming, no rescue, only survival for those prepared for the unimaginable. If this scenario actually happened, what would you do? Now, here is the scenario for 60 days after the disaster happens. Let's see what you need to do if that day comes. In the first 72 hours, confusion reigns. The world is dark, but most believe this is temporary. People queue at gas stations, hoping fuel will last. Water bottles vanish from supermarket shelves. ATM screens blink offline. No cash. The prepared know. This is the golden window, the time to act. Families fill bathtubs with water, seal windows, test generators. Decision time, stay or evacuate. Roads are still clear, for now. By day 4, hope fades. The government is silent. Cell towers die. Wi-Fi goes dark. Without credit or debit, stores close. Looters smash through windows, clearing out pharmacies and grocery chains. Police are overwhelmed. Calls go unanswered. Martial law is declared, but the thin blue line is breaking. Gunshots echo at night. People realize no help is coming. The streets are no longer safe. Those unprepared will do anything for food and water. In the second week, the city stinks of rot. Trash piles up. Sewage backs up into streets. Rivers and lakes become contaminated. Clean water is rare, priceless. Makeshift clinics overflow. Doctors have no supplies. Insulin, antibiotics, asthma medication, all gone. The sick begin to die. Armed gangs roam neighborhoods. Some communities fortify their streets, post sentries at night. Trust evaporates. Neighbors eye one another with suspicion. Desperation makes people dangerous. By week 3, the new order emerges. Strong communities survive, or predators take control. Bartering becomes common. A can of beans for antibiotics, a liter of clean water for bullets. People cook indoors, blackout curtains drawn, to hide light and scent. No one ventures out after dark. The sound of a car engine is rare and feared. No more ambulances, no more fire brigades. The vulnerable, elderly, chronically ill are gone. The young and strong adapt or perish. A month has passed. The world is post-apocalyptic. Highways are graveyards of abandoned cars. Cities are empty shells. Survivors cluster in small enclaves, defending territory. Radio static dominates the airwaves. The occasional faint signal confirms what many fear. No organized recovery. No planes cross the sky. The government is gone. Now it's community versus community. Rainwater is life. Gardens sprout in backyards. Bartering networks grow between surviving groups. Weapons are carried openly. In this new world, knowledge, skills, and allies mean survival. If you were here 60 days after Doomsday, would you still be alive? If you haven't prepared, the answer is likely no. But there is hope. In the next segment, we'll show you exactly how to get ready, starting today. So, if the world ends tomorrow, how do you prepare? What would it take for you and your loved ones to survive when the grid goes down and chaos begins? First, water. Without it, you won't last a week. You'll need at least 90 gallons per person, enough for drinking, cooking, and basic hygiene for 90 days. Next, food. Stock up on 90 days' worth of shelf-stable supplies. Canned goods, rice, beans, freeze-dried meals, anything that won't spoil without refrigeration. Security is critical. You'll need defensive tools and, more importantly, trusted people to form a community watch. In a world without law, safety comes from numbers and vigilance. Medical readiness is a must. Keep a comprehensive first aid kit and essential medications on hand. Without hospitals, you'll be your own doctor. Communication is your lifeline. CB radios, ham radios, they can connect you when the internet and phones are gone. And remember, community matters. No one survives alone. Build trust now, before it's too late. Finally, knowledge. Learn how to purify water, cook without power, treat wounds, defend yourself. Because when disaster strikes, knowledge is the one thing no one can take from you. Survival isn't about fear, it's about readiness. It's about building the skills, the plans, and the community you'll need when the world as we know it comes crashing down. Because when that day arrives, only the prepared will remain. So, start today. Take that first step toward being ready. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment below, and share your thoughts. What would you do if the world ended tomorrow? Let's get the conversation started.